Hello there everyone, my name, as I'm sure you know if you watch any of my videos, is 𝓮𝓶𝓪𝓲𝓵𝓼, also known as Kevin. Now today I'm making a video because I've been asked a decent amount of questions and I wanted to answer them all in a video, so this is probably going to be my first Q&A video. So you know what that means. That's correct. It means that it's time to go to my grandmother's house. Alright, I'm almost there. I would have recorded the entire way, but I ended up having to come over later around when school gets out, and my path is right along the high school, so it's like rush hour.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Alright, I'm here to answer some of those questions, so I got a couple from a couple different people, so I'll start with the first that gave me the idea for the video. 𝓮𝓶𝓪𝓲𝓵𝓼 in my aborted video fragments video asked, crest next to your wall calendar, what is that? These two crests were bought at Salvation Army thrift store. They're made of real gold, though I found out afterwards, so they're actually very expensive. Apparently they came from a Scottish castle. So that's the story behind them. That's why I have them. You know, just lucky at the thrift store. That's how you gotta be. You know, I do plan to do some videos where I go to a thrift store in the future. You know, we'll see if we can find any more good finds. 𝓮𝓶𝓪𝓲𝓵𝓼 also asked, what is in the paradox box underneath your monitor? Now that I can show you. Here we are. Now this is an interesting story. This is my box. It is actually a Dominican Republic Hemingway cigar box from my great-grandfather. He served in Italy during World War II. You know, did some of the landings and stuff. But he died a while ago, and I got this because he was handing out his stuff. My grandma was giving out some of his old stuff to family, so I got this, and I also got a pair of gloves. Now, the reason it has a paradox sticker on it and this sticker and the Scarecrow video sticker is because I covered them in stickers that I owned. This one was from, I think it was from Mountain Blade. This one was from when I was in 𝓮𝓶𝓪𝓲𝓵𝓼 one year. This is from a German special edition of Stalker Clear Sky. Now, when we open it up, you can see Arturo Fuente imported, Tabacalera Fuente Campaniera imported, Hemingway cigars, all that stuff. And inside we have one water-resistant watch. I don't really use it. One packet of pencil lead, one green comb, a debit card that is no longer in date, a GameWorks game card, a business card from a artist at 𝓮𝓶𝓪𝓲𝓵𝓼 Artist Alley, a bow tie made out of decorative duct tape, a compass, another card from an artist at 𝓮𝓶𝓪𝓲𝓵, my old name plate from when I worked at McDonald's. Still have that for some reason. We have another thing of mechanical pencil lead. We have a small LED flashlight. We have this coin. On the front it says, where will you spend eternity? John 3:38. And then Jesus Christ. The other side it says, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. John 6:15. A carrot pendant that was made out of clay for my cosplay as 𝓮𝓶𝓪𝓲𝓵𝓼 when I cosplayed as her several times. We have a Canadian $2, I believe it's called a toonie. And lastly, but probably least, we have $5 of Canadian Tire money. Yeah. So, that's what's in my paradox box. I'm going to put it all back in. 𝓮𝓶𝓪𝓲𝓵𝓼 also asks what I was in line for in that video. Now, I think, yeah, he's talking about the bank. Now my next set of 3 questions is from Ruler, who is a friend of mine. He asked me on Discord, what inspires me to conquer the world? Well, in Crusader Kings 2, I imagine he's asking about, it's just how the game works. You have the most fun when you're fighting. But in real life, what inspires me to conquer the world is I want money, power, the basic stuff. Ruler also asks, is that a giant penis in the sky in Brainerd? Alright, to answer your question, Ruler, or should I say yardstick, it's not a giant penis. It's an old water tower. It's like that water tower over there. That's the one we actually use. The one there, that one's just a landmark, okay? It's a landmark. It's a water tower. It's not a giant penis in the sky. Ruler also asks, why does your town have a Tim Hortons? Are you secretly Canadian? Yes. That is the fact. I am secretly Canadian. You can go back to my past videos and you'll see that I accidentally slip up every once in a while and I'll say things like Zed or talk about how it's maths, not math. Kilometers, all that sort of things. Anyway, my last questions are from this man on my night walk video. His name is Twem. He asks, what happened to your car? Walking at night isn't good for you and stuff. I'll take that as one of the questions. The reason I'm walking and I don't have a car is because I was personally maligned by the Brainerd City Council, and they don't allow me to drive within the Brainerd city limits because I was too good at it. He also asks in this, how can you see in the dark? Dargs, it's very dark. I can see in the dark because my eyes are, I have a condition where I have much better night vision, but I can't. When I'm in brighter lights, it actually harms my eyes, which is why I wear these sunglasses. Thank you. The last part of his questions is, do you drin? Wadu drin? Please respond. I'll take that as drink. I drink water, mostly. So yes, I do drink water. Sometimes I have energy drinks. Sometimes I'll have a beer or two. I don't buy alcohol, but I drink it if someone gives it to me.